In 1986, a power plant in the Soviet Union exploded. Not from a bomb, not from war, but from a simple test that went horribly wrong. Chernobyl wasn't supposed to happen. It defied every law of nuclear physics. And decades later, something inside that reactor still moves. Something scientists can't fully explain. It was just past 1:23 a.m. Inside Reactor 4, engineers were performing a safety test, meant to simulate a power outage. But under pressure from superiors, they ignored every warning sign. When the power levels dropped too low, they tried to recover them manually. Then came the command that sealed their fate. Activate the emergency shutdown. The control rods descended. But instead of stopping the reaction, they triggered an explosion. A shockwave ripped through the building, launching a 1,000-ton reactor lid into the air. What was once one of the most advanced power plants in the world became the most radioactive place on Earth. The Chernobyl reactor, known as the RBMK, had a fatal flaw. It became more reactive when power dropped. So when the shutdown began, the graphite tips on the control rods entered first, briefly increasing reactivity instead of reducing it. In 1 second, power surged to 100 times its normal level. The water turned instantly to steam. Metal ruptured, and the heart of the reactor, the fuel, exploded into the night sky. That moment released more radiation than both atomic bombs dropped in World War II combined. The first firefighters thought it was a routine fire. They walked straight into an invisible storm of radiation. Unprotected, untrained, unaware. Within hours, their bodies began to fail. Skin burned, organs shut down, and yet, they stayed. One climbed onto the roof to clear glowing graphite with his bare hands, knowing every second meant his death but someone else's survival. The Soviet government tried to hide it. While radiation swept across Europe, they held parades, broadcast calm speeches, and silenced anyone who spoke the truth. Chernobyl became not just a disaster of science, but of secrecy and pride. Years passed. The city was abandoned, but something unexpected happened. Nature returned. Wolves roamed the streets. Deer graze where children once played. Trees break through concrete. Chernobyl became an accidental wildlife reserve, a place too dangerous for humans, but strangely perfect for life. It's one of the greatest paradoxes of our time. The most radioactive land on Earth has become one of the most alive. But under the ruins of Reactor 4, scientists discovered something that shouldn't exist. Deep within the wreckage, sensors still detect flickers of neutron activity, tiny bursts of energy that rise and fall, as if something beneath the concrete is still alive. Some believe it's leftover fuel reacting with moisture and dust. Others say it's a slow, simmering chain reaction that could, in theory, ignite again. Even after 39 years, the core of Chernobyl hasn't completely died. Chernobyl wasn't just an explosion, it was a warning, a reminder that the smallest human errors can unleash forces far beyond our control. We built a machine to harness the power of the atom, and it turned against us. And now, beneath layers of concrete, steel, and silence, the heart of Chernobyl still beats, faintly, quietly, waiting